message would you send to the Ilongas from the past? Once again, as an Ilongga with heartfelt beauty, what message would you send to the Ilongas from the past?
As a beauty pageant contestant with a convincing aura of beauty, and as an Ilongga with a heartfelt beauty, what message I can give to the past Ilongga is to be brave, to be herself, and to be confident. Because I do believe that if you empower that three aspects in yourselves, you will do all the things impossible into possible. And I do believe that if you conquer your best self, then you can do anything, whatever you want, especially when you wanted to reach all your dreams in life. And I do believe that every individual living in this world has its own purpose. So I am encouraging that past Ilongga to be brave, to be herself, and to be confident. Because all the things that she wanted to receive in the future, she can conquer everything if she has a faith in God. Good evening, because I believe that as an Ilongga, we are not just a city of love, but we are a home that filled of love. So we should beat our heart in Iloilo City.
Started so good. Let's go on to the next candidate, Ramia.
Let's go, candidate number 1. It's your time to shine.
Number 1, congratulations. Here is your final question, and I will repeat it once so that you will make sure that you hear it. Here's your question. As an Ilongga with heartfelt beauty, what message would you send to the Ilonggas from the past? Once again, as an Ilongga with heartfelt beauty, what message would you send to the Ilonggas from the past?
Women has always been a victim of discrimination all around the world, not only in Iloilo. What I would tell to the Ilonggas from the past is that there is a lot of development. And what I would tell to the Ilonggas of the future is that we need to take a step more into that. There are still a lot to fight for, and that's why I'm standing here tonight as a beacon of hope, of heartfelt beauty to everyone in this world. Thank you.
Up next, we have candidate number 4.
Good evening, candidate number 4, lovely and pink. So here is your final question, and I will repeat it once to make sure that you heard the question properly. As an Ilongga with heartfelt beauty, what message would you send to the Ilonggas from the past? Once again, as an Ilongga with heartfelt beauty, what message would you send to the Ilonggas from the past?
For those people who doesn't know Pura Villanueva Calao, she's the first ever Ilongga to broke ground here in Iloilo City. And if given a chance to speak to our past, to our all Ilonggas beauty, I would like to tell him that we carry here in our past our cultures, our traditions, and we are here in front of you tonight. If we're given a chance to win this, I wanted to tell to each of the Ilonggas from the past that we are creating Iloilo more than anything. Thank you.
Up next, we have candidate number 6.
So here's your final question. I will repeat it once to make sure that you heard it well, okay? So as an Ilongga with heartfelt beauty, what message would you send to the Ilonggas from the past? Once again, as an Ilongga with heartfelt beauty, what message would you send to the Ilonggas from the past?
My message to the Ilonggas of the past is that Ilonggas have continued to progress as members of our society and have contributed so much for the betterment of our world as mothers, as noble professionals. And with that, I will tell them, thank you, and I am proud of you for all the things that you've done, for the battles that you've won, left us together, that made us enjoy our present rights, and made us excel in diverse fields. And with that, Women should continue to fulfill their dreams and live their purpose for themselves, their homes, and their communities. Thank you.
This is something that comes from my heart. I want to empower women. I
want to educate, to advocate women from the past and right now, that women can be so much more, that we're capable of so much more. Abansi babae, my name is ALEXIE CAIMOSO Brooks, and my heart will always be in Iloilo City.